All right. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go.
Hello.
We get some Waifu Wars content tonight. Some semifinals content.
No.
And it should be a good match. Mikey versus Raven. Hey, Estow.
Are we
Oh, let me
finally
actually
going to
check.
see
I think my
these
audio is
the
all jacked
stacked
up.
favorites
One second.
fall? Team Renata?
Alright, could you try say something? Okay. I'll figure this out. my Discord's just a little jacked. I don't know. Hopefully it's working. We'll see. I guess.
Is it the Discord that's messed up?
Yeah,
Or?
okay. It was my Discord. I accidentally for some reason it doesn't respond well when I unplug my headphones and plug them back in.
I get that.
Right, yeah, we should be. I think they're good to go. So let me let them know I'm ready.
Sweet.
This should be some good beef. Some good beef.
Absolutely. Do you think the favorites and Ravens team's gonna take this one, or will Mikey
I don't
turn
know.
this thing around?
I think it's interesting, right? I mean, Rosalia is a really good captain, and Mikey's a really good player, but Raven's box has been pretty functional. Raven's also done quite well this season, so I don't know. This is probably one of the harder to call matchups in our top four here. Let me actually look at what are the overall brackets. I know I'm streaming all of them, but so we've got Raven versus Mikey, JB versus Meow is sometimes Sunday, Loon versus Moon. Say that 10 times fast. Is sometimes Thursday. Thursday second JB, and then Bite and Bit versus Whooper. Yeah, I think it's hard to call Raven versus Mikey, and
That bite and bit match is gonna be great.
it should be good content. I think Whooper has been leveling his Zion just for the salt, which should be great. I so want to see Bite and Bit get destroyed by a Zion when that has been like his main carry the entire season. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, poor JB. Raven has specifically requested that JB remains out of voice tonight. Although, according to my friends list here, right, JB is the super commish and Raven is the regular commish. So I think
Super
JB,
commish trumps, man.
yeah, I think JB can do whatever he wants. Here we go. So Raven's got a pretty flexible little box here. 3 tanks, I guess, which is, makes sense against the single target guy. Mikey box looks like Mikey box. He does have a Zion in, or it's Theon, not Zion, in.
Theon. Heek.
I always hated fighting him so much on ladder when he was like new.
Theon's really strong in this meta right now, actually. Very underrepresented unit.
Yeah, I think hardly anyone built him or Leo back just because they dropped to like in the middle of that really dense set of banners around like Grenchill release, and like it was just hard.
Yeah.
And then everybody was
And
like, oh
he was
shit.
terrible till he got his EE, right?
Yeah, and then like, oh
good.
shit. And then, Leo back 2 later, it's like, oh shit, now all of a sudden Ymir needs Leo back for a bond, and everybody on Global had to pull Leo back because everybody skipped him.
Speaking of Zion.
Yeah, here we go. Second pick. He's really strong, so.
It looks like Raven doesn't mind that the 3 tanks are there just to soak ban, so he has a better DPS outlook, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole idea with these hybrid boxes, right? You just put tanks just to get them banned, or to take like a late, strong revive tank, Yeah, Boots on Milk. I think it probably is on Boots on Milk, right? It's
Oh,
so good
100%. You got to
against
be,
these kind of teams. It's so good.
especially like you got P1, so you're chilling.
Hmm. Yeah, and he doesn't have like anything else fighting for that front center spot.
Honestly, not a huge Luke fan against this. Can't but feel like she won't be doing too much.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the idea is like, I mean, her cast is pretty good for setting up enables, but that's always going to be a turn two play, right? And like
Yeah.
the
Like,
Zion
I
can
guess her
kind of.
casting is a thing, ain't it? That's right. I
Mhm.
haven't even cast her yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I forgot. Maybe we'll see a Tatalia here.
Yeah, I think she's pretty strong just simply because of the hide. Nothing here really has revives or anything, but I think she'd be better than Pepsi since he does have the Luke for attack buff.
And honestly, Himiko against this kind of box, not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
the thing is, he's got like the Zion who can, fully heal himself. Pepsi's pretty, annoying with the EE heals
Well,
for not.
like mostly for just healing ninjutsu, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Like the weird stun,
Because
not stun.
because like especially against this Pepsi pick, like you don't pick it now, you pick it last if he leaves it. But
Hmm.
like it's something that can pop Pepsi. You can stop him from hitting you in end games. You can't take that first hit. Like there's no stun.
Hmm.
Well, I guess Werner can technically stun.
So he grabs the Pepsi.
But yeah, I mean, and like Himi here's not bad,
Hmm.
right? You grab like speed boost, sealing ninjutsu, and like 3C, and you kind of use her to like leg break, and then she can like normal attack things later.
Goes for the Zion though.
Goes for
Sorry,
the Zion,
Theon.
which is also
Sorry,
fair.
Theon. I,
Yeah,
I,
yeah, like
I'm gonna make that mistake constantly.
yeah. Theon has an easier time poking,
Yeah,
also more vulnerable though.
yeah. Like he's got the poke, and then he's got like the run back to defensive terrain or whatever with like the 7 range poke, and I think the other one is you can move afterwards or something. Like
Yeah,
it is a pretty safe poke. Um, and I guess the nice thing
and
with him
even
is you might steal Pepsi FB or something.
well, like Himi steel buff too, right?
That's true. She has goblins too.
I just like the idea of having to spend an attack for this, for Raven having to spend an attack to deal with this unit.
So I wonder if Mikey's running Cav Kagura right now or Lancer. Because I'm
Has
thinking
to be
like
Cav.
I really hope it is for his sake. Otherwise, like Pepsi Excel aiding the milk could be really dangerous for him just because
Well,
that
you
would
have the
just set up.
Rosalia to hold zone. Rosalia holds zone fine.
That's true. This is definitely more your type of game here. This is pure just there are 5 DPS that
APS.
can single target versus 4 DPS that can single target. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I were a betting man, I like Raven's team a bit better. You have longer reach turn one. You have a double actor in the
Well,
lane
do
to take
you?
better training.
I mean, you've got the milk, right? But if it's Kagura, then that's 11 as well. And Rosalia could potentially be Boots or whatever, right?
But Beam P1's huge here
Mm.
too. Because it means after all these units act, you're going first.
Yeah, so
You have
Mike
the Excel aid for the +1 as well.
so Mikey does take the defensive positioning against the what is anticipated
You,
against
you have
Boots
to.
milk, and
You have
yeah,
no
it is.
choice.
Whoa, we've got an infantry Pepsi with Apex boots.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my man is cooking. Doesn't mean he doesn't have Terrain Master, so he does actually have to avoid the water here. And he
Yeah.
does go buff the milk, which he
Like,
has.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She still can't reach though.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But still, like, this outzones
Yeah,
everything.
it'll be 11 after one more unit moves instead of 12, just because milk is milk. But yeah, that's true. Puppet's in danger.
Not worth it for Puppet, though. You never go for Puppet here.
Nothing too crazy going on skill-wise on either side. Full single target on milk. We've got Excel 8 on Pepsi, as we just saw a second ago. Sanction on Luke is interesting.
Well, it's Pepsi Shield. That's all it's for.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Silver Spear Rosalia. Theon is Theon.
No Accelerate on Mikey's Pepsi, which is interesting.
Yeah, the
Ops for the
hide
stealth.
is a problem with the lane is the thing. So, like, that's... I don't know. Is he Wings
Yeah,
or
'cause, like,
Apex Boots? He's Wings. Okay.
can't be Wings and Waifu Wars. Illegal.
No, Elaine, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Elaine 100%.
Yeah, I know Mikey sometimes runs Apex Boots on her.
Wings is the way to go.
I think so too.
I've tried both. Wings is better. 100%.
Mikey using some backup time here, trying to figure out his plan to get in.
Well, basically, you just have to hold zone and let the Luke get the range.
Yeah.
So yeah, you use your Kagura. You play behind it, so you retreat upwards, and you just play zone with Theon and Luke when she gets her range back, right?
It's for Apex Boots Zuko for +1 reach.
Interesting.
Yeah, that
Because
doesn't...
now, with the Kagura moved away, you can walk up,
Yeah.
and there's no real counterplay. You don't do it yet, of course. You'll do your passive moves first, but when this Tormilk walks up like 2-3 blocks and you have no response, then start next turn he kills probably like Pepsi or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, that's awkward.
I mean, she can.
And then you have to.
She can go the full.
And then you have to
here.
run into him to counter kill. Now you're going into his range to even up the trade. Or you're sacrificing your swap. Because, yeah, I think the idea is to, like, let the Kagura zoning prevent them from walking closer.
Yeah, it is interesting that he moved it back. Because that is the only thing that is matching the milk range, just because Rosalia needs, like, the Fate stack to get her second act again, so, like, she can't reach because it's not boots or anything. Look at Raven bringing a DPS troop for once on his Renata instead of bats. Oh, yeah, he's coming for Puppet.
He's going for Puppet. Not sold.
Yeah, so I mean, Luke herself can go for the punish there, or she might get counter killed doing it. But
no, you don't go with Luke.
I mean, the thing is, then you have to commit like Rosalia, right? Which that's kind of awkward because Raven does still have turn prio because it's just Puppet, so Luke is still alive.
Yeah, I do think Rosalia is correct, but now it's everything's flipped on its head in the sense that now all Raven zoning is gone. So yeah, like you just set up, and then like when you use Rosalia to kill, eventually Silver Spear retreats out of range.
Can you get out of range of the Zion now? I don't know if you really can.
Well, you just wait long enough so that he can't go.
Hmm.
Because you'll get less action.
That's true.
So he has to move his Zion first. Good breeze.
Yeah. Well,
2.
it's yeah. I guess I get to the full +3 instead of +2.
I think you just set up mass attack. Play slow. If you're Mikey. Raven just needs to find breezes. Interesting.
Is he gonna try to use like the Luke to kill Sanction? It won't do enough though.
No, he's just setting up.
Yeah. Okay, so
Spinner
where's
on
the other one
Renata.
dropped? Oh yeah, on Renata.
Oh, he does decide to go with the Luke. Interesting.
I just think you lose the Rosa using it, and like, what's Luke gonna do anyways, aside from mass attack herself and nobody else?
Fair. Yeah, you're right. I think actually
Because
like
like
it a bit
I
better.
don't like Raven had turn prio still, so like I don't think you just move Zion far enough that wherever Rosa retreats to, you just punish, and then you've got a
Okay.
Zion on your face with revive rate. I don't know. I think it would be.
I think you're right. This does look pretty good. Yeah, I don't like milk killing puppet. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a little awkward because he doesn't like you don't really want to fling Renata out. You can, I guess she has a revive, but like he doesn't really have anything that super urgently wants to go and punish Luke, right? So you've traded a hero for a summon, even if the hero is not gimped
Well,
on this
you
end.
gotta go with Renata, right? Because she'll get the revive.
I mean, she will, but then you trade your Renata for what? A Luke? You have maybe Zion follow up. Oh, he does catch a good breeze here. Um,
Like somebody. Well, Elaine reaches too, right?
she
2,
doesn't. She's
3,
one
4,
short.
5, 6. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Dang.
And like the awkward thing with the Elaine, right, is because she moved, she has like no stack, so like she's not gonna act again, even if she could 3C something.
Well, like she could.
How? I guess
Well, like
if she hit Luke, it would be hitting plus the 4 plus the Pepsi fix. So yeah, I guess that would be good enough.
yeah.
So yeah, he would get revive, killing the Luke with the Renata. It's just these two are not ready to follow up, right? Like the Pepsi and the Elaine aren't really ready to do much. So like you get Renata killed by, Rosa and something else. A Theon basic would do it,
Yeah.
and then you don't have any follow up, and you're still kind of down in a sense. Where like you've traded 2 heroes to kill a full Luke at that point,
Yeah.
right? Also, what is Mikey's Pepsi reach here? Zion? Zion.
Can Zion attack Luke Mercy kill something else right now?
Yes, he can. He's gonna do exactly that. So
Like, it's obviously what you do, right?
yeah. Yeah, so you save your Octagon and then you can go kill either the Conqueror or the Rosa.
Nice. Nice Zion moment, boys.
Yeah, this unit is
It's got to be the Rose.
he
I think you spared the Kagura, right? Nice. Would be funny to just some good old Zion means is just spare everybody every single time.
Yeah, especially like if she was like one further back, so she was in fog and you spare her,
Oh, that's
that's
so jokes. Doink.
So he should be able to pop the Pepsi with the Theon here. Like the 100%.
Yeah, he will.
Theon eating so much fixed. Well, actually, I guess it's not fixed to Snaoui, right?
Renata with the with the buff, man.
That's true.
9 movement. Oh,
Too bad all she can reach is the Luke, which
it's
if it
still pretty,
dies, this
still pretty
loses
neat.
revive. Yeah, it is. It is neat. Oh, he stole Pepsi FB. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, that's
Oh,
so bad.
that's so
That's
cheese.
that's so bad, man. That's Elaine is gonna have to hardcore carry this. I was definitely against allowing Zion once he actually was closer to coming out, so I knew what he did. The problem is we had rules like 3 months before Zion came out.
Yeah. He's just gun all over again, ain't
Yeah, definitely. He just very frequently trades at least 2 for 1 with pretty good
Love
reach.
me a gun meta.
Yeah, Lin brings up a point. He's going to be a
Is there
literal like
is
meta
there
unit after his
is there a
exclusive.
part of us that just absolutely sends this Renata?
Like into what?
You just take the Luke and just put yourself in a position to attack with the revive up.
Yeah, I mean you could.
Because then you're threatening Kagura and Theon. You can't take the first life. You also have the Zion to deal with. There's a lot in your face.
He doesn't go
Nah.
for it. Like the thing with that, right? I don't know.
Well, I guess you have turn pro, so you can just like hit this.
The Conqueror, yeah. Or you can use the Zion, I guess.
Like, as you probably save the Zion because it has the revive, so you can afford to wait.
Yeah, because he doesn't hit it with Pepsi, so
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense not to because you don't really want to use skill there, and if you don't use skill, then
At,
you
like, at, my question is like, at what point did this turn good for Raven? What was
just Zion
it?
just
Had to
being
be the
broken.
Zion.
It's just Zion being ridiculously good and getting that breeze. He does Dispel if he uses the 2C in melee, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
3 Dispel versus 5 buffs on Pepsi. That's pretty good odds.
Damn rage skill.
Or Lane
Just
could
a
even go
few.
kill like Luke and then Theon and then Zion can 2C the Pepsi or something, you know?
Just a just a Theon in a dream, you know. All right, so he's gonna fog this Theon, which is so hilarious.
Can Elaine? Yeah, Elaine just kills Pepsi. Okay. This is just Zion being completely broken. And yeah, Theon Spinner is like an actual AoE rather than fixed. So it does activate Renata and any other stuff like that. Alright, let's take a look at game 2 here.
So I guess the answer to Zion is kill him before he can do anything to you.
Yeah, you have to really hit him before he gets the revive. His range is theoretically not that crazy.
It's just like normal Cav with Shiv.
Yeah, it's normal Shiv Cav with no Terrain Master, but he did get a strong breeze there.
I would say here. Do you even? I don't think you ban tanks.
Well, let's see the sides, right? Did he ban last time instead of the Zion? It was what? The I think he first banned Patty, and then it was like a
I
tank
think it
and
was
some
Patty
DPS.
Flow.
It might have been Patty Flow and then a tank, I think. And the Raven's like, yeah, I don't need the tanks. I don't care. I'm just gonna take OP DPS like Zion.
Yeah.
Oh, Kagura tank. Okay. Yeah. Good Patty.
Hey, I respect Mikey for not letting Raven tarnish our waifu.
Right. So we have Mikey's favorite come in. Um, along with an
Okay,
IBC
so
for Patty and Burn for
and
Elena.
Elwin.
That's Mikey's like comfort unit. Got a Warner swap for TJ's on Raven's side. So he goes for a tank ban first here.
Well, like the DPS trade game just works in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, so long as you don't give Zion, right? Which he's gonna
Yeah.
give Zion again.
Which he just did.
Yeah, like that's the thing is there's 3 tanks, right? So if you want to ban them, it means you give him his pick one, whichever of the
Yeah.
2 that he wants. That's why these hybrid boxes are pretty strong. Like that run a lot of actual aggressive DPS threats, and then also just have a few meta tanks that are worth banning
Yeah.
if you're a single target.
I think if I were in Mikey's shoes, what I would do to fight Raven's like exact box, like based on what like he experienced last game, would be pivot to assassins and let the tanks through.
Mm. Yeah, none of the stuff in Raven's box is remotely Sinbrew, other than
And
possibly Kagura.
I would also make sure you ban one tank, that being Hilda, you run 1,000 hose too. You make sure that
Yeah,
that
that's
tank
true.
needs to have an OB or else you cripple it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is, it's also hard to run OB because you just get stunned by stuff like Kagura.
Exactly. So like you have a way through the tank and you have sin heavy boxes.
I mean, I
And
will say
then
he is PO1 this game, which does help a lot against Zion, because Zion's never reaching stuff turn 1, right? And with you having turn priority on turn 2, it helps a lot, but he does give flow here, which could be really scary.
yeah, no, you need to ban flow. Leave Patty, ban flow.
Oh, he takes duelist.
Please ban flow.
Mikey's box really doesn't have a lot of enablers in it, I feel, for
There's not. You
like,
just got IBC flow.
yeah. And like that doesn't
And
even
I
buff
guess
a
technically
lot of your
Pepsi.
units, you know? Yeah, I mean there's Pepsi +1, but like the IBC and Flow can't even buff 3 of his very important high picks, right? The
Oh,
Rosa, the
we got
Kagura, and the
Dime.
Elwin.
Dime's a pretty scary buffer here,
Yeah,
man.
he is on this map.
Like Dime flow just outzones everybody. It's not even close.
I mean, even just Dime might be enough to give Zion some actual threat range turn 1.
Oh yeah, Dime gives actual threat range. Oh, you left the Tormilk too. Oh,
He's just gonna get mercilessly outzoned here.
yeah. Well, the bright side is Pepsi Accelerated Rosalia does get something before the Werner Dime sets. So you're slightly ahead. You just
Yeah,
need to make sure you Rosalia middle and then Accelerate instantly. and then he can't avoid Rosalia's like 2-ring act again, right?
Yeah, I mean that should work theoretically. Um, it's just that she doesn't. She can act again if there's something in the front row, right? She can
Yeah.
move 3 shiv and then she'll have her faith to get the sword. So I guess the
Yep.
milk doesn't zone that still.
No.
And because there has to be
Um,
2 heroes in the second line, you will always get that act again.
I'm guessing the answer would be duelist body block.
Yeah, that's what Zuko's saying.
Yeah.
Dime's buff works for flyers, right? Like it should work fine for the Renata and the duelist.
Yep.
He does put Kagura up front though, rather than Rosa. Oh, and he doesn't bring aid on Pepsi.
Why no aid, Mikey? Why no aid?
I mean,
Nah.
the only AoE would be Milk Sanction, which she didn't bring, but... Do we have Sprint on Werner? No, we have Skill.
Skill's fine. Well, like, Sprint's just attack buff.
Doesn't the actual +1 help here too?
No. Talent gives +1.
Talent gives terrain ignore, right? Not also a +1?
No, it's +1 and terrain ignore.
Oh yeah, you're right, you're right.
Oh, Tormilk just got milked.
Yeah, he just goes for the early trade. The duelist isn't like totally gonna absolutely wreck everything because there is a flow, so it's not like gonna permanently disable Pepsi or anything. Or permanently disable anything here.
No, we just take our time and set up.
Mm-hmm. And Raven does have turn prior now, having done that.
And to be honest, this is a jump pedestal for the Zion too.
Mm.
You know, he can bounce off it.
I mean, sort of. He doesn't have terrain master, right? So he has struggle with that tree. But like
Well,
next turn.
the gorilla will solve that.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Hello, Sidel. Hello, Ozma.
LW.
Hello.
Yes, I'm only gonna be here for a few or a short period.
I wonder if there's some strong act again Rosa plays here for Mikey. Right, you've already given up your turn prior by killing the milk, right? So Raven has 2 actions left. You just move your Pepsi first, then you move your Rosa pretty aggressively, and you can probably send her in to kill Zion, right? With a flow act again.
The answer will be duelist heal block, maybe.
Mm. I don't know. That stops
You don't have
Rosa
enough
from killing though.
I'm just trying to think, because, yeah, that seems strong.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you can keep the Zion safe with body blocks or something. I don't know.
Well, it brought 2 range, so seems tricky.
Duelist does not have act again block or anything in her kit, right? It's just heal block or passive block that she can do from across the map.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. The Rosa does have 2 range here, so it's pretty hard to avoid that. I don't think he really has a ton he can do about that. Duelist cannot reach even with the dime. I don't think.
I do think you save your Pepsi stealth for next turn.
Hmm.
You don't stealth now. It's not part of the action now anyways.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Actually, you might need to, like, to respect the Zion bounce across the map.
Well, I would think that the Zion is the primary Rosa target here, right?
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, nice breeze. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
Would the duelist be able to move 7 or just 6, right? Because she's not.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Because I
6.
don't think
Oh
she
yeah,
gets any defensive terrain to run through.
yeah.
Oh, he goes for the Shiv now.
To stop the heal block.
Does that let you reach next turn though?
Yeah, you do, because you can still walk up the 3 because the float breeze. Oh wait, no, you can be in range here.
Yeah,
You're in range.
you enter range. That's why I don't get it. You can't step forward more than that. That
Ooh.
was weird. Raven was not seeing the same thing we were seeing.
Does immunity? No, immunity doesn't stop chains, even the passive.
Yeah, so like you mark her for your damage, and then you get the super juiced damage on these two.
Oh gosh.
That seems a lot worse than the other thing.
Right when we were hyping it up. Damn. Okay. Boink.
Now she has Act again too, and you don't have any way to kill this. Even the funny flow basic with the Sky Archers, you can't reach to Act again anything to take second life.
Duelist cycles now?
Yeah, her cast gives her Act again back if you kill a 3C.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty juicy.
Does the lane reach?
Yeah, I guess she can double tap here.
Wait.
3C is wrong, right? You have to 2C.
Look, no, yeah. No.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, you 2C and you do it not on the terrain.
I mean, I will say, I don't know what she can really go after it. Like, she has like a 20% heal from Bonnet, right? Because I assume he runs Bonnet, but I don't know what you can really safely hit into here, right? Like, Elaine is a lane,
Well,
so she's got the super
Duelist
PR.
doesn't hit, right? It's Scion. Scion will chip Kagura and reach Pepsi now.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you just... I mean, there's a gamble with the Pepsi, right?
Or
yeah,
you just...
act again. I mean, the thing is, you have to use your 3C, so you don't have the Super Dispel skill that you want to have.
You don't have to. You can use 2C here, right?
Yeah, it's a gamble on the buffs, right? He's got 6 buffs, so it's a 50-50. Oh, he does just go and hit the Kagura with 3C anyways, even though he used the actual act again. So I don't think he reaches Pepsi anymore. Okay, he does get the Elaine. Through passive.
Well, I guess Pepsi can't solo.
Yeah, Pepsi can't solo, it's just too much stuff. Mikey definitely butchered that Rosalia move.
Yeah, it feels kind of over.
Pepsi can't solo? Question mark. I think he should be able to take care of it with the tag team here, but it is going to take a second to get this Pepsi dead.
Like the dime just reaches across the map too, right?
Oh yeah, what does he even reach right now? To here.
keep in mind this Renata, this Kyra still has to act. So
Oh, you're
Pepsi
right.
and so like right now Mikey does not have turn pro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was thinking he had turn prior. He does not.
Freaking
Zion.
Zion, man.
Yeah. He does use the
Oh,
Warner to
he
kill
does have turn pro.
Yeah. And that's also like the thing that was zoning Pepsi from just murdering Zion for free. I mean, you probably wouldn't throw Warner at Pepsi even if you did kill Zion.
Yeah, you just kill.
So Warner did not rebreeze.
Wait. Get your shield back. How you doing?
Well, I mean, he can just run away, right? And then he's got hide next turn too.
Wait, he'll heal. Okay.
Yeah, he's got flow. That's the thing. The Pepsi hide endgame here is actually pretty real. Warner does reach, I guess, though. Even now, it's a speed stance Warner with 1 stack, but he's got skill, so I think he kills.
Oh, it's a full HP hero.
I think Warner probably kills. I don't know, he like ignores defense and stuff, right? And has first strike.
Yeah. No, he kills.
He can even hit from the. Oh wait, I forgot he's got turn prior, so you run away, and then you're out of range because Warner didn't breeze, so he only reaches 2 this. And then yeah, Pepsi can just hide next turn.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. What a roller coaster.
Yeah. You could even potentially just rush the Pepsi so you can kill the Renata next turn, and then what's Warner going to do to shielded Pepsi?
Yep.
He'll just die on counter.
Rush is correct. This game was a roller coaster too.
Yeah, it was. The Pepsi endgame carry, man.
I think you needed to kill that Pepsi, man.
With the Zion, yeah, I think you had to try the 50-50. Oh, he doesn't rush, though. That's a little dangerous. I mean, you can hide, but... Yeah, I guess you hide. But then maybe these move out of range. And you are forced to move Pepsi first because Warner is threatening it. Yeah, that's the thing, is flow dies if you... And then, like, depending on where Pepsi moves, Renata might just hit to break shield, get a revive up. And it's messy. I think Rush was better. I guess she can't hit to get revived because he's hiding, but... Pepsi can only kill one of the two. And ideally you wanted to kill the one that revives. When she 3-sees something. She just has to target with it. She gets it, I think, pre-combat. It is a pretty low HP revive, like it's just a 20% unflinching. Um, but it makes this messier than you need it to be if you're Mikey, compared to just rushing and killing the Renata and then having a dime that has to hit a shielded Pepsi. Where the fuck? Werner can go very far away. Pepsi did breeze though, so he is threatening Renata. So, like, he does cover the whole map, the Pepsi.
Hard to see how you get through this Pepsi.
So the thing is, he kills one thing, right? So I think you have to move.
Because Werner can't kill shield.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the thing is, Pepsi will be unbuffed if he kills something this turn, and he does go kill the Renata. I think killing the Renata is better than killing the Werner, yeah. So
yeah, Werner can't kill you. You win.
It's just, I mean, Werner comes and takes shield here, right? And then you've got unbuffed Pepsi, and maybe Werner.
You should.
I don't know.
The Werner might die.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he has like reduced damage on attack effects or anything. And he gets a tree, but it's not enough, I think. The zombie basic is strong. Yeah.
And also, 4-stack is just like attack buff.
Yeah, that's true. That's a game.
That is a game.
I'm surprised.
That was a game of throws.
It was. I think Mikey misplayed not doing the Rosalia A, and then not only not doing the like Rosalia Flow A, using her Shiv and then putting her in duelist range for no range or no reason.
Yeah.
But then the Zion throw was pretty huge too.
Yeah.
Like you either hit. I think it is probably worth bouncing off the Kagura rather than the Elaine. Although I guess Elaine could have.
The Elaine already used a skill.
Yeah, I mean she had 2C still, but she was only going to kill one thing, and Kagura's
Yep.
more likely to kill the one thing, I think.
And you're also a team full of cav units. Too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be it. I don't think they're playing a game 3 or anything. That's unless they just want to settle beef. But let's see. Are they going to keep playing? Or are these actual BO3s? I haven't even read the rules for like the higher.
These gotta be actual BO3s. Because it's like bracket style now, right?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even like really look at the rules for the upper rank because I knew I wasn't gonna make it this season. Let's take a look here. What is it? How does it work this season? I assume it's still just point based, and they'll just do a tiebreak game. Okay. Alright, so we've got a lot of subs in Mikey's box again. Raven's like, nah, I'm vibing.
Auto A.
Yeah, that's interesting. This looks a lot kind of like the auto with Theon thing looks kind of a lot like what he thought to go with. For like unusual units for Mikey. It's just you kind of do have to ban like the flow for that AoE stuff to actually do stuff. Yeah. As he should be. He is really allowing the tanks here. It is interesting because like he like Estelle was saying, like he goes for the allowing the tanks, right, and just not banning them because it just gives Raven OP DPS. But then like he doesn't really have a strong enough AoE core, I feel like, to blitz through if he took like the flow. And then you do have like ST plays, of course, but not like a lot of sins.
You know the answers. You just gotta run Rosalia's AoE. AoE rush box was Rosalia's AoE pick one. Imagine that balance blade,
Oh God.
and you reach back row.
Raven really is not bothered about picking a tank or picking a healer. He's just like, nah, man, I'm good. We're just vibing. If you want to ban the other two tanks, go ahead. And Mikey doesn't. It was a bluff. Yeah, Hilda's naturally immune to it. I mean, the thing with any single tank versus Grand Shields, you still have to play against the shield. Because the shield can still work. It's just like the 3C and the AoE can't disable. But the shield is an aura, and there is no way in the game to defend against debuff auras. So it is still an annoying position in game. But if it's like a Cav Grand Shield, then it's hard, or Cav Hilda, then it's hard for Grand Shield to actually get in past tiles.
Yep.
And, you know, she can overwrite. But yeah, he gets the tank's 5th. He could even take a funny Sonya pick here, if he so chose.
I think Raven would.
She's not good against the Grand Shield just because Grand Shield has immunity with the shield, but she could be good against like the Elaine or the Rosa if you can get to the Rosa before she shivs. I think Sonya
Hilda's better,
cast
but
is
he'll
like
pick Sonya.
I think Sonya cast isn't until like next season, right?
Yeah, it's not for a while. Decent cast.
Yeah, it's solid.
Kirika's better, but
The Himiko. Yeah, we'll see. Mikey's a weird mix of single target and AoE here.
no healing on board though.
Yeah, like you only have the log healing, so the Theon is going to be a pest. Like you eat a Theon 3C or whatever, and you start losing a lot of your damage.
Well, like, don't be fooled by the Sonya. This is just DPS rush.
Yeah.
He's gonna run 3C and air slash probably.
You don't think it's worth it against like the Rosa to have the guard?
Not on this map.
What he can do too is he can just leverage the fact that Sonya is a revive unit and just use it as like a super aggressive TGS TP point.
Yep. Well, like first he's gonna Werner die.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then that
Warner, and
Ulbricht's gonna look very scary.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But yeah, like Sonya wings, aggressive positioning.
I mean, there's really not a lot he can do against the TGS follow-up to this after Sonya moves too, like end of turn 1.
Because, yeah, like Sonya just duels the Grand Shield.
Yeah, if Grand Shield doesn't have immunity from moving in danger zone or anything. Like it depends what he does with the milk.
Well, you can always grab the lane or something too.
It's 7 range on the duel, so like you've got the Werner to help the Sonya get forward a little bit, so she can go like 5 potentially. So maybe you get like something in the top column on the other side. So the Himi on tree because she doesn't care about the milk.
Shield bash, same idea.
Yeah. We do have sprint on dime this game instead of skill.
Yeah, again, the attack buffs are important.
We do have an AoE on Rosa.
Do we actually?
We have an AoE on the Grenchill. We have the 2C AoE on the Elaine.
That is sick. All right, Dime, do your thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Yeah, the Sonya running like all the way forward after the dime is pretty potent with the T-Jess. T-Jess will reach like whatever she wants basically.
Yeah.
He does bring Elaine Angels as like copium against the T-Jess. Maybe it'll work. Oh, deck gunners, never mind.
Nope.
The dream is dead.
Milk's got firebrands too.
Yeah.
But like, what do you expect? You have Grenchill.
Yeah, the milk for sure was bringing archers. I guess the T-Jess makes sense too. Although I think a good T-Jess 3C probably kills Grenchill regardless.
Yeah, unless you're Tiamat, if you want to try to live magic, I guess you just have to pray with the infantries.
So milk is what, 5 plus 2 plus 4 right now because she doesn't have full range, so just 11.
Doesn't Milk have her cast out though? Doesn't she get
that activates at the start of each round, like in-game round. So she'll be 4 attack range until the end of this round.
Dumb unit.
This was like before Lena and Apotheosis, and like they started just making units always work and do a lot of damage. This was back when units had conditions in their kit.
Conditions.
What is the T-Jess or the Sonya reached duel? Just Himiko. I mean, that's honestly not that bad, just because it gives you an in to jump in, like just to duel something for your Octagon. But I don't think you want to do it this early or anything.
I think you do want to duel the Himiko though, because you just want to bounce off it with.
Yeah, you need something to get your Octagon off of to go stun whatever you actually want to hit. I don't think she kills much here, honestly. Like Theon, sure, but not Elaine, not Rosa, not Grenchill. I don't think none of those. You can stun the. Does stunning Elaine turn off her passive from the 3C?
Good question.
Because sometimes the game's weird about stuff like that, and stun just turns it off. So he does move the milk, so he doesn't have much zoning now. At least for this action until he moves the Sonya for T-Jess to be zoning.
Oh. I do think that you do the thing now.
Yeah, so I mean, he can reach the Himiko because it's 7 range on duel, and he gets to move 5 because there's a tree here for the Warner buff to apply.
Yeah.
So, like, he does reach the Himiko, you mark the Himiko, and then you have a scary T-Jess follow-up.
Dime's got the spinner.
Yeah.
That's a good spinner spot. Well, like, if it's on, like, the Tormilk, it's harder to control where it's going. But if it's in the middle of the map, you can position above and below.
Mm-hmm. LW was really kind of just here for a second and then left, huh?
Yep. Just a little cameo.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to just throw the Sonya there. Did Himiko bring Seal? I stand the TGS first. She did catch a real breeze, so start of next turn. She does reach Rosa.
Yep. Damn, that breeze is gnarly.
Yeah, it is. It is good. You can't even reach like body block with Himiko. She's one short. Because like this is the only square she can hit Rosa from, because of Scepter and stuff. And I guess there's terrain anyways, but the Himi can't reach, and Grandchill also would die to Tormilk. So. I don't know. He brings them a lot. He for once did not bring them like the last couple of games, and now he's back on Vampire Bats.
Full circle.
She does have hawks though, like the these things, or falcons, I guess they're called.
But like, she's not flyer.
I mean, that doesn't matter. They still have 30% attack up.
True.
The rough seas effect is whatever. What is the range on Himiko's thing? So I guess if the Sonya duels the Himiko, then the Himiko can seal the Sonya. So it is wings on the Sonya.
Tormilk will kill Rosa, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's how you have to start the turn. I mean, it's funny, right? Because Mikey did bring AoE on the stuff, so like the Riz is not big ST zoning threat. You do eat a somewhat fat Himiko 3C to the face. She would just dime. But
Dime
not...
doesn't reach.
No, I mean the Himiko reaches the dime, like with her AoE.
Oh yeah.
But not the milk if you, and not the TGS if you do that. I guess milk will have already moved, but. I think so, right? 6, and then it's
Well, like
5
the
blocks.
depth gets in the way.
There's no depths in the middle. That's what I mean. Like she goes here, and then she AoE's forward.
Oh yeah.
You just go through the swamp in the middle. You don't just ignore the milk.
Well, but yeah, that should be fine.
Or like you don't really love eating Himiko 3Cs. Sonya can clean herself up pretty well, but the other two aren't gonna just shake it off. Like that's his Mech Knight's gone for the rest of the map, basically. Unless TJ hit something. Yeah, sorry, I just like click long enough for me to count, and then I'm just like, okay, nobody else is watching, right? It's just me. Oh, we just got 100 messages. Nice. In chat today. I guess Restream does a thing when I get 100 messages. I'm looking at the window via Twitch rather than Restream, so I probably missed Bulk saying some random Bulk appearance stuff. Yes, I have.
Let's see.
A hello from Bulk at some point. And him almost missing it. Cheering for Mikey.
No sign of Volk. The last thing he said is, I'm afraid what LW is streaming.
He said something in the YouTube chat.
Oh, YouTube chat? Nice.
I am now simulcasting. Okay, so he just pushes the Himiko back with the milk. And gives her massive debuffs. So she does also dispel that breeze buff on her, which she did funnily enough clock. So she can give herself the thing again, but...
Because, yeah, you should be able to, like, clock your mobility buffing ability.
So I think he does have to kill this milk, right? Otherwise, T just kind of goes and kills whatever she wants, right?
No. So we can clock ninjutsu, but we cannot clock Imelda Whip.
You can clock Imelda Whip.
Oh yeah, that's right, you can.
Sonya never dueled the Himiko, because the thing was, if you dueled the Himiko there, she gets to seal your Sonya, so you can't even jump afterwards. Yeah, I think Rosa does. It just means that you give up. Like whenever you're playing AoE, right? It's always awkward to trade a unit like 1-for-1 because that's less AoEs hitting the enemy team, right? But I don't think you have much else you can really throw at it to stop the T-Jess. Elaine doesn't reach. You don't really want to use Grand Shield for that, so... I know it's like kind of evident, but T-Jess is kind of ridiculously good after her cast. It's really strong.
Yeah, she's good.
Like, she's been very, very, very popular since her cast. I know she was popular before, but she's done a lot in a lot of games recently. Yeah, I mean, they're both really low on backup time here.
Just means the action will be picking up.
He uses Grand Shield rather than Rosa. It's just, this never tanks the T-Jess. She tanks anything else in this team, but she doesn't tank the T-Jess. I was gonna say, after Gorilla, does the T-Jess even need to act again to reach? I don't think she does. No, she does. Okay, she doesn't have the attack range yet. Because she already had like a Wheel Breeze there that I was counting.
We let Renata take a crack at this scrim first. I don't even think that he just needs to kill Gren right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's urgent or anything. I was wondering if you could do it without teleporting, so you still have your range afterwards, but you can't. Using the Rosa is an interesting idea, or the Renata, just because that gets you your revive up on the other side of the field.
Yep.
And then you've got, you know...
And if it breaks, you can always just shield bash it after, because shield will be on.
Mm-hmm. That's true, you could shield bash. Rosa Breeze. Something else Breeze. What was it? The Renata who's wings. Okay. Elaine is pretty scary reach going into next turn, so she's definitely a potential T-Just target, I think, if he moves the Sonya up. Not because of the weird AoE skill
What do you
that she
think of
brought.
moving?
But,
What do you think of moving Sonya like down to the bottom, dueling Rosalia, and then just killing Grand Shield?
That is
As he
exactly
does
what
that.
Raven is doing. Because you do have turn prior, so you can jump in, hit the Rosa, stun the lane.
Yeah, because like the thing with Elaine right now is that while you can kill something, it feels bad to spend your act again to kill one thing.
Yeah, just to reach. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't redo the Himiko thing. Timer, probably the big flashing numbers going across the screen. Whoa!
Lives.
Holy moly! I guess
The chip mattered.
yeah, it
The
did.
troop mattered.
The one extra troop being alive would have definitely made the difference. It definitely would have. Yeah.
That was avoidable too.
Here's where we're gonna figure out that the Sonya is BB and she kills the Grandchill with her AoE while she gets her act again on the Rosette.
Oh, that's sick.
Could you imagine?
This T-Jess is dead.
Yeah, she dies to fixed.
Alright, Sonya Gaming.
So I mean, the T-Just could kill the Grandchill if she wants, but it's just kind of slow pace-wise.
Doesn't it hit the ground?
Yeah, he's not BB, so it looks like. I was wondering, I had no idea if he was or not. I mean, realistically, the most Gren is going to do is AoE the T-Just to finish her off and chip Renata. But Renata just kills and gets her revive after, and heals up somewhat decently with those vampire bats that we always make fun of him for. She actually reaches Theon right now. Which he goes for.
Which he will do.
The Elaine is pretty scary here, though. The Elaine is pretty scary here, though.
Like, Elaine will just spend all of her resources just tapping down this Renata. And then the dime just comes in to kill. Oh, smart.
Yeah, you just AoE.
Kill dime.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but the
No mobility buff. Okay.
Yeah. Because the passive disabled, so you lose the range. That's brutal.
Dang. Renata with the counter.
I think Angel's Lane would kill Sonya. It's not like this is a tanky build Sonya. This is not Will's Sonya.
Oh no, it would die.
Like it definitely would have died if you pre-seed it. Oh, the dime whiff though. No skill.
Oh, like that was obvious.
Yeah, I mean it's just he's a Cav versus Angels, and he's a assassin that had an attack buff, but yeah, just the skill diff. So what do you even do with this funny AoE Rosa? I mean, you can AoE these two, I guess, but what's actually...
Like the AoE Rosa feels so silly now.
It does. I mean, a lot of the AoE in this draft feels silly now.
Because you just ended up single target trading.
Yeah.
Which was how this matchup was always going to go anyways.
Yeah. He does use the AoE though.
Like you might as well you're running it.
Oh, he couldn't hit it. He was dueled. He would have had to use the sword, which he could have. Yeah. Yeah, he could have done that.
Well, yeah, you just burn it.
Yeah, I really think he should have just 3-seed the Sonya and then AoE'd them both to take Sonya's like second life and dispel the revive on the Renata in one action. I think that would have been pretty strong.
Well, Mikey, just go kill this dime and then play 1v1s.
Yeah.
You lose the 1v1, but you can play it.
Do you lose the 1v1?
Yeah. No.
Frozen on tree is not trivially bulky.
No. I take that back.
And like the sword is gonna just keep her a self-healing monster. She still has a shiv buff too.
You just cannot get caught by a shield bash.
Yeah, he should have played more defensive with the Sonya, in my opinion. He should have just camped on a tree himself and used your self-heal there. I mean, I guess he can just self-heal now and try to tank the Rosa basic. And then you can do the shield bash next turn. No, you can't, actually. Oh, that's so awkward. And he doesn't stay on the tree. I guess the tree would be in the shield aura is the danger.
Yeah.
Or not shield, sword. He really shouldn't have attacked last turn. That was a mistake. The thing with the Rosa is she also cycles fast, so like she gets shivved by the time she has shield bash. And like the duel will go away too. Not that the duel does anything super relevant here, but you know, it means no act again on your AoE. Because she just AAs the whole thing away. Which is why the Sonya cast makes it 3 turns, because you know it's kind of bad when the whole thing just gets AA'd away.
Yeah. Also, 2 turns is just short, even without that.
Yeah. She does actually have buffs now that she's 3 seed, I guess. She had buffs. Past tense.
Well, it only dispelled 1.
Yeah, it's just the defense buff is what you need to try to survive next turn to go for the shield bash. So
You just AoEs.
yeah, you just AoE and try to live. Doesn't do anything here because the immunity though, so.
Just hope your troops prop. That's all.
Yeah. Even with that, I don't know. He gets his kill.
Good work, Mikey.
Another messy game.
That was messy, but in the spirit of Waifu Wars, man.
Yep. I don't think well, actually, no, the Sonya casting would definitely help a lot, because then you can just get the Sonya in like really early.
Yep.
Because you're not constrained by the range of the duel, which was equal to Himiko's range, which is bad.
Yeah.
Like, you have actual legitimately good reach going into turn 2, because you've got your wings, and you can mark whatever you want. You know, jump in AoE, and then hit whatever you actually want to hit.
Why did they make that 7 range, man?
Yeah, it's just bad. Like, it's not even like that's just like because it's too old. Like, she was a meta unit, or not meta unit, but she was released when like 10 range Sins was completely standard. You know, like Diehard was running around everywhere, and then they release a Sin who can, or a tank who marks from 7 blocks away.
Yeah.
Wait, are you streaming?
Yeah, we just finished Raven versus Mikey.
Oh, did Raven lose as expected?
It was 2-1 to Mikey. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
Mikey won 2-1. The second and third game were kind of Game of Thrones, but Mikey won both.
Mikey won both?
Mikey won games 2 and 3, which were both messy Game of Thrones.
Ah, I see. Okay. Rip Mikey.
Yeah, well, rip JP as he's saying in chat, because now that Raven's down a game, that means Meow's gonna go full tryhard box against JP when they play. Well, let's finish my dailies here. That's all for Waifu Wars tonight, though, so I'll shut stream down there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I think we've got another game tomorrow, similar time, I think. Let's check schedule here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's me.
Oh yeah, the Loon versus Moon game. That should be fun. You got any fun memes cooked up for that, Moon? I'll be ready, man. I'm ready for some memes.
I'll be showcasing someone that I plan to use next season, a certain schoolgirl.
Oh,
With her skin outfit.
the soup on it.
I'm kidding. I'm actually not gonna, or am I? Actually, I don't know. Should I? Should I not?
I don't know.
I feel like that I'm gonna be put into Volk tier if I put her in my box.
Yeah,
Impossible.
Wooper, I'm ready for you to kill Bite and Bit with Zion. It would be such good like retribution. And there's no way Bite and Bit can ban a Zion, right? There's no way. He sims for him so hard. Yeah, you guys are playing. What time are you guys playing? You guys, Wooper and Zion are sorry, not Zion, Bite and Bit are playing Friday around 5 hours of laying time, which I think means 5 o'clock server time, which is 6 a.m. So I don't know if I'll get to that
we'll
or
catch
not.
the VOD.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll even be streaming that one live.
We'll just catch a replay. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll take a look at if you guys
You
moved
could
that like
do,
an
like-
hour forward, I could do a 7 a.m. stream, but 6 is a little early.
No, all you gotta do is tell them to put it on their card, and Whooper's fight can just be the little what do you call it at the movies? The previews to the main
Yeah.
event. Remember, he's tier 2 and I'm tier 1.
All right, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll see you at some point tomorrow for
Catch you
Loon
later.
versus Moon.
Yep, catch
See
you
you guys.
later.
Let's actually hit end on the stream. There we go. All right, yeah, I'll see you guys. Whooper versus Zion on Friday. Loon stands by my misspeak. I think I do too. Yeah, see you guys. And Loon versus Moon tomorrow.